There is somebody who is messing with your mail. She been messing with your mail for years. She's a postal worker. Look, and they about to make her practice tact for good because she's been doing it for years. I'm hearing for about 5 years now. There's evidence of this particular postal worker finagling with your mail. They want to talk about it now. Okay? And it's something about her contacting you. This is somebody you knew or know. But it's something about her contacting you at one point in time, asking you, did you change your mail? That was her being tricky. Trying to make sure you get your bills and shit. And all that bitch was doing something with your mail and has been. Something with your identity for sure. Helping somebody steal your identity. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. She started off just by stealing your mail and being in your business, but it became something bigger than that as you got bigger in your spiritual mission for the Most High God and Holy Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. As you became known, more popular, more formidable, this person grew more and more envious, and they started doing things with your mail to steal your identity. Clarify, please, and thank you. Look, what direction are you going in? Circle versus a straight line. She has been keeping up this cycle for years. Okay, but when she first started this against you, nobody wasn't checking for you like that, boo. But now they are. And somebody has checked into various aspects of your life to see what direction you were going in. And they found some sort of fallacy, some sort of federal law she'd been breaking, because it's a crime to steal people's mail. And if you work for the post office and you've been out here stealing people's mail and doing other things, your ass is in bigger trouble. Strength. But see, she thought she had some sort of strength and control over your life because she was able to mess with your mail, and then took it a step further to help steal your identity. See, whoever stole your identity through this person, they done got caught up now. And it's then led back to them. And when they audited this postal worker, they have years of reference of her using them credentials to mess with your shit now. I'm telling you. And they want to talk to her. She been told, you got a meeting that we need you to attend. Credit versus debt. I'm telling you. Because whoever she helped steal your identity, they've been running up debt in your name, getting credit in your name on a very large scale, and leaving a lot of fraud, a trail of fraud behind them. And I really feel like these people was finna come get you for something specific that this copycat did, but they traced it back to them. You could be a Pisces. I'm telling you now. And they done connected the dots, because whoever this copycat is that's done stole your identity, they are tied to this postal worker. They are in a very close bond or relationship. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. And I'm telling you, they've been doing this shit to you. But you have become popular because of your beliefs in the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, your Christianity. I'm going to say it again. And so you can't just be out here doing anything to certain people. Flags will be raised. People are going to look into them and into their lives, what they're doing. And whatever this conspiracy is, this scheme your copycat was running, it's some sort of identity theft scheme now. She can't be out here stealing your identity and think nobody gonna notice it, because that's how popular you are. And then was out here trying to lie and say she was your friend now. You know these people doing business in your name. I'm telling you, the post office worker called your ass now. And the person who was actually being your copycat, stealing your identity, you called them a friend at one point too. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. He's a dog among pimps, truck turner energy. Conan, ulcer fire rune energy. So I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm tired of picking up on this raggedy ass USPS worker that was cool with one of y'all. And she turned on you out of jealousy and envy. I've been picking up on this hoe for going on almost a year now. And her relative who was messing with your karmic ex. Some sort of pimp energy. He a dog among pimps. He can't even be classified as a pimp. He's so trifling and no good. Okay? He ain't even trying to keep nobody up but himself. And he used her to do it. He used her to steal your identity, and she did it. Because this is the one. I am telling y'all, we finna clarify, Holy Spirit. This is the same energy who was claiming that they were your cousin. This is that same energy, I promise y'all. Clarify, Holy Spirit. It's been a months-long investigation into this person stealing your identity. You've been hacked. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you now. This is that fake cousin energy that we picked up on months ago. We got West Africa out here now. This person don't like how you get attention and popularity and you look the way that you do. Okay, and this has been coming up a lot in society lately, and then people be trying to backtrack and act like they wasn't poking fun at black women or the characteristics of black women, or even saying that a certain negative connotation applies to somebody because they're a black woman. Like, y'all ain't fooling no damn body, okay? And it's about time your colorism and your prejudice catches up with you too, okay? I'm talking about a couple of specific people. But it's that energy with this fake cousin. And I feel like we picked that up before. It's this energy of maybe she light skinned and maybe you dark skinned. Maybe you got a big nose and lips, and maybe she got a narrow nose and, you know, a wispy mouth. I don't know. But she has been taught to believe that women who look like her are better than you. But you got the popularity. You are the person who people like and think is beautiful. And that lit a fire up under her ass. Okay? Because whoever this dog among pimps is, he knew that this person was your friend, but he also knew she was a karmic. And he thought that he could use her to trigger you and make you feel bad about who you are, because he chose someone who is your friend, supposedly a relation, but y'all look different, to try to make you feel bad about how people view you. But that's not what happened, because you ain't even know that this man was fucking with this person. I'm telling you now, clarify, Holy Spirit. You had no idea. Your twin flame has fallen from grace. And he fell from grace when everybody found out that he was fucking this hoe because he thought she was your cousin. Okay? And somebody told his ass, this ain't her cousin. That girl playing you. And when he found out the truth, I'm telling you, he dropped her ass. Okay? She was stealing your identity, though, to please this man. That was another way that he was getting back at you. But he didn't know which self to listen to, and she didn't either. Because I'm telling you, they questioned this hoe from the very beginning about stealing your identity, and she tried to lie and say that it was some sort of friendship or even familial connection. Like you almost gave her permission or access to do some of the things she was doing in your name. And it's not true. But they ain't contact you because they know this whole lying. Okay? They just want to make sure when they come put on them clanks for good, that they got all the indictments they need to hold her ass. Because she got out on bond before. Claire, it's truly sad. It's truly sad. And she been up somewhere sad about this no good ass individual that you used to mess with. Still been coming for you, I'm hearing. Not knowing, I'm telling you, still been coming for you. People done told her to let him go. Girl, you almost went to jail trying to do some dumb shit with him. You ain't learned yet to tread lightly. But no, because I'm telling you, her ass and this post office worker, friend, girl, cousin, sister, whoever she is to her, they still was fucking with your shit now. And didn't think nobody was watching. Trying to, but like I said, they can't tap in no more because people are on to you and who you are and how you got crazy assholes hacking you and trying to ruin your life over men and your divinity. It's as simple as that. Men you ain't even messing with. 1133, and it has to stop. It needs to. Because it don't make no type of sense. You a whole mother out here. You ain't got time for this dumb shit. And it's something that was coming out in those readings about this fake cousin wanting to get pregnant, wanting to have a child with your karmic ex, fighting for the right to carry this no good ass man's baby. And it didn't pan out like she wanted it to. That's also why she's sad and depressed and still fucking with you. Okay? Like I said, when they questioned her ass, she thought it was over with because they didn't hold her. But this is what them popos said, because I'm telling you, they continue to investigate her ass and her connections, including this karmic ass ex. That's also why he don't want to have nothing to do with her no more. Because she had him pulled in for questioning behind the shit they was doing to you. But her name is on everything, I'm telling you now. And they went and dug deeper into her affiliations, including this post office worker. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Spiritual gang bang. I can't make it up. Home invasion / robbery. They investigated. They broke into this woman's database up under them credentials she been using for years. And they see how they have been continuing. Even after this woman was questioned about stealing your identity, these hoes have still been coming for you. Spiritually, still trying to do things with your identity. It's something about her rerouting mail even. Okay? They don't give a shit. This her homegirl, bestie, sister, girlfriend. And she upset because the man you used to be with don't want her no more. So we just gonna fuck with you. Because we can't fuck with him. Because then he really won't have nothing to do with this hand. Okay? See, that be the other part of this shit too. They don't go fucking with them men that they be crying and begging to get back with, be running back to. They don't fuck with them like they used to. You know how hoes will bust men windows out and slash their tires, do all kind of crazy shit. These days, the hoes come for the women that they think may trigger these men. They ain't even got to be in a relationship with them. Clarify, Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, you don't deal with this dog among pimps. Clever. They think it's clever to fuck with the woman who might have an affiliation with the man so that he won't have nobody to fuck with, and then he got to run back to their raggedy asses. Okay? Instead of seeing that he the issue and letting him go for good. But that's not what hoes like this gonna do. I'm telling you. They've been investigating her and this postal worker and this dog among pimps because he put her up to this hacking and identity theft. He got something to do with it. It's something like at one point he was getting with this post office worker directly to get mail that came for you to do things. Like, it's like they had a P.O. box going at one point in time at this host workstation, whatever post office she work at now. I'm telling you now what I'm hearing. And he used to go and pick the shit up. It's something about CCTV here too. He used to go pick your mail up from her. Hold tight. This is when he was still cool with her whole friend. Hold tight. Don't ever give up the fight. I'm telling you, he involved in it. And that's why he's been distancing himself from her, because he know it ain't over with. He know that them people are still investigating them. This some sort of federal shit. We got a runner. And they coming to pick his ass up, her, and this other hen who been doing this against you for them. They coming to pick all their ass up. I'm telling you something about they told her that they want to meet with her tomorrow when she get to work. But the police gonna be there waiting on her ass. And she might try to run. Hell, who knows? The bitch might hear this now and try not to go to work in the morning. They just gonna go pick her ass up from that house. Oh, they picking their ass up. Just know that. They let y'all stay out for Christmas. King of Wands. But this masculine who you swore was the end all be all is in Ochozi energy. He don't mind cutting down nobody to make sure he's straight. And it's something about he's planning to do her all the way in if they come pick him up. 1711. He gonna take that gamble for his freedom. He finna tell it all. History, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to me, baby. I'm just sharing my animal instincts. And they being confirmed by the Holy Spirit. This don't even make no type of sense, because I'm telling y'all, she got about 5 years. Something about since January 2021, this post office worker been messing with your mail and helping these people steal your identity now. And you may have reported something at one point in time because your animal instincts kicked in, that maybe somebody was stealing your mail, rerouting it. You were not receiving everything you should, but see, you innocent. That's why I said they traced these white collar crimes right back to this hoe. She really thought because she stole your identity that they was gonna come pick you up eventually, not her. She really feel like this man ain't gonna tell on her ass too. But that's that Ochozi energy, that Ochozi death energy, boo. When I tell you that man gonna put whoever he need to put in the tower to make sure he don't go to jail, that's what he finna do. He finna tell on both of these women everything he know, because this is the only energy he got for her. Okay? That's what she need to get through her thick skull. That this is how this man views you. He ain't never had respect for you, to encourage you and manipulate you into stealing the identity of a woman you used to call a friend. And then this fake cousin crap that I've been hearing off and on for months. Like, girl, she really thought that shit had landed. And it did, but he dumb too, as we can see. Because he should know that you are like a tree planted by streams of water. Whatever you do blossoms. Both of them should have got the hint when you started being known for your spirituality, when things started blossoming for you, that they weren't going to be able to keep up this identity theft against you. Somebody was going to catch onto it. It's something like she walked in somewhere one day pretending to be you, and somebody was like, you ain't old girl in Mami Wata Collective. That ain't you. I know what she look like. I be seeing her on YouTube. clarify, child. I'm telling you, that's how she got caught up. It was some shit like that, girl. Broken. You coming in here pretending to be divine feminine. You got to have a broken heart, soul, mindset, and spirit. Broken beliefs to think that I was going to fall for it. She went in somewhere trying to do business, pretending to be you, and somebody recognized the name. You are known, baby, and they reported her ass. That's where it all began. And whoever this is that said, hey, I don't think this is the accurate person out here trying to get accounts and things in divine feminine's name and divine being name, the authorities knew that this was someone they could trust, because I'm telling you, this person worked at a bank. They establish accounts. Ooh, I can't make it up. Look, you got to have a lawyer to finish out whatever she was trying to achieve in your name. And they knew this was not you. That's the type of white collar crime these hoes been doing on you now. That's why I said it's giving Fed time 2121. And they also been spiritually attacking you too, Chabu. So you know, if they done audited her ass at work, they most definitely ain't missing the opportunity to comb through that phone she got, that iPhone she be on, texting this woman, talking about their crimes, talking about you, talking about this man and how she is still trying to reconnect with him. That's what I'm hearing. Talking about how she gonna get back on her feet again because they can no longer steal from you. I'm telling you, they got all kind of intel on these hoes. Everything I just said, it's almost like I could see the text, the blue and white bubbles, honey. They both got iPhones and they be texting back and forth about you, about the crimes that's been committed, about her stealing your mail over the years. They done combed through these hoes' iCloud. I'm telling you. And she still, this is what the authorities is like, damn, this hoe is still sitting up crying over this man. Because it's something like when they questioned him initially, he was trying to throw her up under the bus then. It's like, no, this nigga don't love you. We know that. And we just entering the frame a few moons ago. And we could tell he don't fuck with you. What do you not get and see? And this post office worker friend she got, she not being honest with this Karmic. She not telling her the truth about things. This woman may be looking skinny and anorexic. Like she really is going through it behind not being able to pretend to be you anymore. And because he knows that she ain't related to you, that it won't matter to you if he fuck with her or not. None of that shit he been doing with her don't matter. That's what he realized. People was clowning him. I need everybody to understand me. People were clowning this dog among pimps for thinking that he was hurting your feelings because he was fucking your cousin, shacking up with her and shit. And you ain't know nothing about it. And that ain't even the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake is she ain't even your cousin. They just foolishness, child. And the ass, I'm telling you, her ass got either accosted or she is out on bond. It's something weird like that. Like, she didn't go in like she could have, or either they arrested her, but they didn't have enough on her and she got bond. But they closing out this case, and it's really giving no bond this time around. Pennies from heaven. Because it's this energy of you possibly struggling financially. 2444. Okay, you definitely are spiritually protected from these women moving forward. Always have been. They didn't ruin you like they wanted to. Like they planned even. But it's something like you having a hard time in life throughout the years, off and on, needing money, having these random blessings that came through for you in the nick of time so that you wouldn't go underwater. And that's because the Most High God knew what these hoes was doing to you, doing to your credit. Because like I said, it's not enough to accost these hoes for the identity theft they be doing. Y'all need to clean up the people they stole from. You need to clean up their credit. And that's the other step that has not been occurring. And a lot of these identity theft cases that I be picking up on, they just leave y'all shit fucked up. And then the way that they went about stealing your identity, a lot of the things they do and did do not come up with the 3 major credit reporting bureaus. However, they get reports from third-party companies. And what they receive from those reports affects your credit scoring. I'm telling you now. So they got a lot of cleaning up to do. Years worth of cleaning up things that have been done against you. She gonna need a lawyer this time around. If she didn't have one before, she sure enough gonna need one. And then it's like her ass ain't had no gig or no blessings or no opportunities since this has happened. Her ass is about penniless. So she gonna be doing good to get a court appointed attorney is what I'm hearing for her. That's what I'm hearing for her now. Because this woman thought she was going to steal your destiny. And you may have past life history with this hoe. But it's more than your destiny. It's your birthright to be who you are. That's why the Most High and the Holy Spirit let it go like they did. Because this was a period of character building for you. And now that you have ascended and reached a certain pinnacle with your spirituality, things that were almost repeating in your life, those cycles are ending for good. You're not going to have to keep going through some of this same shit that you've been going through because you finally learned the lesson and you ascended. It's as simple as that. Okay? And that's why this is happening to them. Because she really thought she had the power with that damn USPS job she been having and holding all these years. But they have power until he decides to take it. Revelation chapter 11, verses 1 through 9. Because they taking her power from her. They taking the power of freedom from them hoes too. This masculine too. He complicit. I don't care if she was doing things in her name. It's evidence of him participating in the fraud at the post office. They got him on CCTV now. Coming up to that post office and getting mail. Things that belong to you from this person. From this worker. And possibly in an all-black truck. Or either they ass was in an all-black truck. Watching they ass. And they didn't know it. I'm telling you, they come in many forms. Be mindful. Because hoes like this don't need jobs at the post office. These the type of hoes that be having an attitude when you go to the post office. Don't want to ring you up right. Just nasty as all hell. This is why, because they be committing fraud on them jobs. And you stopping them from getting that fraud in, honey, by coming in and needing customer service. Anything else? Final card. Yeah, weary. That ass finna be weary tomorrow. Look. They coming to get them. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about. And it's about damn time. But true, thorough, accurate investigations, they do take time. And they coming to get their ass as they should. She finna be weary. And I'm telling you, she ain't gotta go to work tomorrow. They'll come get her from that house even. They tracking them. I'm telling you, they done hack them damn iPhones they be using. Don't sell yourself to fall in love. Message. Rest in peace, dealer. And I'm dropping the mic. That say it all right there. That sums it up right there. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest. And I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.